All right, what up? Let's talk about masculine and feminine energy based off of the Trinity. All right, so God will represent masculine energy, right? We're not talking about the Most High God that's outside of ourselves. We're talking about God consciousness. All right, so we're talking about a psychology at this point. So that means that on an energetic level, when you tapped in with your facts and logic, emotion, see, it's always facts versus opinions, logic versus emotions. All right, when it comes to masculine and feminine energy, feminine energy will represent the opinions and emotions. Masculine energy will represent the facts and the logic. So God would be on the side of masculine energy when we're talking in terms of Christianity and this patriarchal system of Christianity, and that feminine energy would be the Holy Spirit. All right, so Holy Spirit will represent balanced energy. Spirit represents energy. Holy represents balance. All right, so the Holy Spirit will represent a balanced level of energy. You know what I'm saying? So women tend to tap in with the Holy Spirit more so, the feminine energy, because they have what we like to call intuition. Women are more emotionally sensitive because of the feminine energy that they tapped into. They tapped in with, and men, we are more factual, logical, right? So we more psychological about going about things. So psyche, logical. All right. So facts and logic, psyche, logical, facts. God is the truth. So facts should be based on truth, right? Well, if it's facts, then it should be truth, right? So that makes it where we tapped in with God and the masculine energy, and women are tapped into the Holy Spirit and their intuition. They wind up having what we call psychic intuition at times. You know what I'm saying? Because they so tapped in, like with that feminine energy, it becomes instinctive. They don't have to have the facts and logic. They can use their opinions and their emotions, and most of the time, they not wrong. You know what I'm saying? So at times we try to shame them and tell them that they don't know what they talk about because they don't have the facts and the logic. So now we trying to ask women to tap more into their masculine energy, which that's more of a masculine trait. So we do have independent women out here who have to tap into that energy, and we do have some men out here who are emotionally sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Who, they call it toxic masculinity, or just imbalance with their masculine energy, or over balance between their masculine and feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Passive, But then we got some people who just stomp down, stand on business with their facts and their logic, and they just standing on that at all times, and then they try to label that it's toxic masculinity at times. So the masculine energy of God and the Holy Spirit gives birth to the Son, right? So that's the Son of God. Mary would represent purity. So she had a virgin birth. Virgin represents purity. She gave birth to Jesus Christ. So that's the Christ consciousness right there. You know what I'm saying? So your facts and logic, when it's included with your Holy Spirit, gives birth to the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming from a pure heart, based on facts and logic, balance with your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Heightened intuition, psychic intuition, giving birth to Christ consciousness, and then you embody that Christ consciousness, and now you become the son of God or the daughter of God. You know what I'm saying? The son or daughter of the truth, our Father in heaven. You know what I'm saying? God consciousness in our heaven. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. That's masculine and feminine energy based on God, the Holy Spirit, and the Son of God, which is the Trinity. I'll show you.